Okay, friends, let's talk about receipts. In this session, we're going to talk about how to add receipts to your Concur account. All right, so I have signed in to my account, and we're going to go to Expense. Expense is where you will find all of your receipts. You will be able to manage your receipts, create a new report, and there are 3 ways to add receipts to Concur. You can upload, email, and import. The first one we're going to talk about is uploading. The way you upload a receipt to Concur is through the Concur mobile app. And for this, I'm going to go to my app, and I'm going to take a picture of a receipt because I want you to see how it comes into Concur. And don't worry, we're going to have an entire training session just for the Concur mobile app. But for now, I'm going to take a picture. Okay, it says it's uploading it. And I should be able to refresh, and it should be here. And there it is. Okay. I'm going to click on the receipt and show you the information that Concur captured. There's my amount, the expense type, the vendor, location, and currency. Now, if any of this information is incorrect, you can't edit it from this view, but once you add it to an expense report, you'll be able to edit. All right, so we're going to close that. And that's how simple it is to upload from the Concur mobile app. Okay, the next way is by email. Okay, for example, I paid my phone bill online, and they sent the receipt to my email. So you go into the email, and you're going to forward it. And the address you forward it to is receipts@expensit.com. I'm going to leave that up a couple of seconds, so if you want to write it down, it's receipts@expensit.com. Okay, I'm going to send it over. And this may take a couple of seconds. While I'm waiting, I want to show you this feature. I would recommend waiting before you enable this feature. Become a little more familiar with the Concur process. And what this does, if you turn it on, when your receipts come into Concur, it will automatically add it to an expense report, which it could be a great feature, for the future, but I would get more familiar. There it is. Okay. Here's the receipt I just emailed. We're going to click into it. Captures the same information: amount, expense type, vendor, location, and currency. And then there's my receipt. All right, we're going to close out of that. Okay, the third way is by importing your receipts. This is for if you have scanned receipts on your computer, you can import those into Concur. I want to show you how to prepare your receipts to import. I label my receipts, and it's very important that you do this. Name them in some way that you can recognize them once they get over to Concur. So I just added the vendor, the amount, and then I put the date of the receipt. And you'll see later why this is important. Okay, so to import, you'll go to this upload receipt image. You can upload 10 receipts at a time, no more than 5 MB limit per file. Okay, so I'm going to click on upload. Here are my receipts. I'm going to choose a few. Okay, so they're importing. And if you notice, they're in a different location. So once we get ready to attach them to the expense report, it's a little different. But you see here how I have labeled. So see, I don't have to go into the receipt to see what it is. And some receipts, they fade. So this is pretty much necessary. Okay, I uploaded this receipt because I have some bad news. In the past, you've been able to scan multiple receipts on a single page to submit for reimbursement. But with this new system, we can no longer approve receipts sent this way. Each receipt must be submitted individually. All right, so I'm going to delete that. Okay, so here they are. Now, once I go into this, you see it's just the receipt image. It didn't read anything because we did not send it through the Concur mobile app. Okay, but we will be able to, I'll show you when we add it to an expense report how we get that information from each receipt. Okay, that's the 3 ways to add receipts to Concur. And in the next video, we will definitely go more in depth of how to edit the receipt, add it to the expense report, and submit the expense report. So I will see you in the next session.